Hey, I'm back this time with my Bath & Body Works candle and home fragrance empties for the months of pretty much December and January, I would say. So I don't have any chit chat besides if you're new, hi, thanks for watching. My name is Rachel. I make mostly Bath & Body Works content, but occasionally I'll make some other stuff too, like beauty empties. I just did a beauty empties. I'll link that down below. I am kind of in a busy season on my channel right now, which is typical for winter. I am in the midst of uploading all of my really short videos of the different parts of my Bath & Body Works collection. So if that's interesting to you, definitely stay tuned and subscribe. And if you want to know more about me besides just Bath & Body Works, then follow me on Instagram at Lifting and Lipstick. I'll put that down below. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So I just kind of jumped on here quickly right after work. If you follow me on Instagram, you might notice that I'm wearing what I wore to work today. So just kind of curled my hair a little bit. I'm wearing a black dress, and then I have my, this is a Wizard of Oz pen. It's a vintage image, I guess you could say, of Dorothy holding Toto. So I'm from Kansas, if you didn't know, so that's a connection there. So anyway, again, if you're interested in seeing my life outside of Bath & Body Works, I do a lot of like outfit of the day, things I think are funny, whatever, on Instagram. Definitely check me out. Again, Lifting and Lipstick, it's down below. Let's get into why we're here. So for my Bath & Body Works candle empties for December and January. So the first one that I used up was a little bit late for the season. I used up one of my Radiant Red Maples. I think I bought two of these, definitely at least two, but maybe three. So I'm really glad that Radiant Red Maple came back. It came around, or it debuted in, I think, 2015, and that was the only year that it came out. In 2015, it had beautiful packaging. This, I think, is a little bit odd. It kind of looks like both fall and a birthday cake. Like, I don't know, the packaging is a little bit strange, but I did enjoy the candle. The keynotes are crisp Macintosh apple smoky woods and hint of toasted marshmallow. And it is very much so a like a slightly woodsy marshmallow apple scent. I would not really describe it as a tree scent per se. It's definitely more of like an apple marshmallow. So I'm glad that I have, again, I think one more, maybe two, but I think it's really just one. And I'm gonna hang on to it until next fall, but I will definitely enjoy having it. So I'm glad to see it back. I hope it comes back some more, but yeah, anyway, that's Radiant Red Maple. So odd birthday cake slash fall slash pink packaging, but whatever. Okay, so the next candle that I used up is one of my Christmas candles. This is Raspberry Thumbprint. The keynotes are buttery shortbread, rich raspberry jam sprinkled with powdered sugar. So when I first did some recon, because generally speaking, and this is not 100%, but most of the time I don't buy my winter candles until Candle Day. Like, I'm pretty good about holding off until Candle Day because for the most part, I don't burn them before December 1st anyway, so like whatever. I did a little bit of recon before Candle Day and I smelled this, and at first I wasn't really sure, but then with Candle Day prices, I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and honestly, I'm glad that it did. It really grew on me over time. It definitely smelled like a cookie with raspberry jam, and I really enjoyed it. Not that it's the same, but if you liked raspberry jam donut, you would probably like this too. And yeah, if this came back next year, I would definitely pick it up. I don't think I need to hoard it, but it was nice, and I'm glad to have had one. So again, hopefully it'll come back next year. The next one that I used up is one that I've used one of every single year that's come out. This is a great fragrance. This is crushed candy cane. So never mind what happened here. This did not happen when I was burning it. Kind of a long story, but I did this myself. But yeah, crushed candy cane. The glass was just fine as I was burning it. Again, that was something that occurred afterward by me. It was my fault. So the keynotes on this one are crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. I love this. I actually prefer it over twisted peppermint. I'm a twisted peppermint person when it comes to body care for every December, but crushed candy cane is definitely where it's at for me in terms of soaps and home fragrance. I love it because it's way more authentic than twisted peppermint. Twisted peppermint is especially in home fragrance and in hand soap, it's definitely more of like slightly herbal peppermint, I guess, a little bit more spa-like-ish than a candy cane, and this is way more authentic to a candy cane. So I think it smells really good, even down to like the waxy coating or whatever that candy canes have, smells just like it. So as always, I'll pick up another one of these every single year. I'm really good with just having one, but I do like to have one every year. Speaking of candles that I burn every single year, but I really just need one of, I also picked up a fresh balsam. I'm very much so a fresh balsam person. It's not for everyone because it is such a powerhouse, but I love it. The keynotes are woodland balsam, crisp eucalyptus, fir branches, and cedar wood. And again, I would not call it guest friendly unless you have people over that you know would like fresh balsam. I wouldn't recommend it for burning in that kind of situation, but I do really love this very much so in your face powerhouse Christmas tree fragrance. So it burned down just fine. I got a little bit schmutzy at the end, but the burn wasn't really compromised, so I don't really mind that. And yeah, not a whole lot to say about this. It's a great fragrance. I'm glad it comes back. The next one that I used up is another one that, again, like I'll burn one of every year, but once I have had that one, I'm good for that year. It is frosted cranberry. So I'm kind of like meh on the packaging this year. I feel like the packaging on this is a little bit lazy. I really wish they would just go back with frosted cranberry to the days of when they had like a picture of cranberries. You know, whatever, what a concept. But anyway, so the keynotes on frosted cranberry are iced cranberries, blonde woods, red apple, and tonka bean. So it smells like a perfumey cranberry. It's a little bit smoky and like, you know, the wax is just colored, whatever. But again, it did burn all the way down. It got really weak by the end, but you know, whatever. So again, frosted cranberry, I don't need to hoard it, but I will get one every single year. The last winter candle that I used up, at least one that was really marketed for the winter, and by the way, I'm done with my winter candles now. Now I'm gonna move on to kind of my spring transition stuff, is Winter Pear Forest. I don't believe that we've had this one before. Somebody can correct me in the comments if that's not right. But this is the first time at least that I remember seeing this. The keynotes are winter green leaves, snowy pears, and hint of cypress. I picked it up honestly not being quite sure how I felt about it because it's pear, it's snowy, but it's woodsy. So it's not, definitely not edible. Like I 1000% would not eat something that smelled like this, but it was still a really nice, albeit interesting combination. So I don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase this, but if it came back next year, I would definitely pick it up again. The wax, when it was burning, was a really beautiful green color that really showed through the glass. It kind of had a really nice iridescence to it, especially at night. And I think this packaging is really, I mean, how many times can I say the word really? Sorry. Anyway, the packaging is just lovely, and yeah, it just looks nice when it's burning. So yeah, that's it. Winter Pear Forest. Okay, so the next one that I used up is one that I picked up at Candle Day. This is Blueberry Lemon Sour. Cute packaging. The keynotes are sugared lemonade and blueberry sugar. I really didn't get a blueberry here. It was very much so just like a sugared lemon zest type of fragrance, which is fine by me. I just wish that there would be a little bit more of a prominent blueberry here. So again, it's a fun concept, fun packaging, whatever. It was just very much so a lemon candle, not so much blueberry. The last one that I used up in the month of January was one that seems really out of season, but I actually love it for January. It is Pineapple Mango. This is another Candle Day pick that I got. The keynotes are fresh pineapple juice, mango, and ripened raspberry. Those have been the notes for a long time. Now, even though this is really marketed for like spring and summer, I love it for winter. I am definitely not a winter person. I'm a Scrooge when it comes to cold weather. And so once I'm done with my winter candles, I really love to burn stuff like this to kind of get me in the mood, not so much for summer itself, but just kind of sunny, warm days. So I like that. Again, it's not one that I feel like I need to burn a ton of all the time. I just really love it for this time of year when I'm, the holidays are over and I'm really longing for something that feels kind of sunny and fun. So definitely repurchase. I pick up one every single year, Pineapple Mango. All right, so now I used up one wallflower. This was a wallflower in warm vanilla sugar. I had plugged it into an outlet that, I don't know if this makes sense. Like, I'm not an electrician, but I felt like maybe the outlet was weak. I don't know if that's a thing, but the outlet that I plugged this into, this took literal months to go down. And so the situation was, I had this in my office. Last year I had a different office and, so naturally different outlets, and my wallflowers would be done in a month. So I don't know what was up with this taking 4 months. But anyway, I brought my 2 wallflower plugs home over winter break, and I plugged them into outlets here, and they're both nearly done, and they've been in for a month. So, I mean, anyway, mystery. I guess I don't really know how that works, but so anyway, that was my long story short story long, whatever. So anyway, warm vanilla sugar, it's nice. I bought a 2-pack online a long time ago, and this was it. So smelled nice, whatever. All right, so now let's get into the 2 clamshells of wax that I used up. They're both from Better Homes and Gardens. I got them both from Walmart. The first one that I used up is Lemon Raspberry Donuts. I have another one of these, and I really like this fragrance. So it came out maybe like, I don't know, maybe a year ago, something like that. And it smells exactly like how it sounds. I definitely get a lemon. I get a berry and something gourmand. And I kind of get it in that order too. So cute packaging, I guess, whatever. It's a really interesting fragrance. You really need to like all 3 of these. You need to like lemon, you need to like raspberry, and you need to like that really gourmand donut scent. But if you like those things, I would recommend it. I really enjoy it. The last one that I used up is one that I have in my collection pretty much all the time. Again, it's from Better Homes and Gardens. This is Wild Berry Cheesecake. Definitely a staple in my stash. I especially love to melt wild berry cheesecake with gourmand scents. So maybe with a really nice like cinnamon cookie scent. Sometimes also, I'm trying to think of the name, vanilla cookie crunch, something like that. Sometimes even like a banana bread, like a walnut banana bread, to kind of give more of a gourmand edge to this scent. So they tend to be really nice together. I like them. Again, always a repurchase for me. I can definitely see myself getting another value pack in this soon. So that is it for my candle and wax empties for December and January. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, follow me on Instagram at Lifting and Lipstick. That's down below. Soon I'll be back with my 2-month update for my Bath & Body Works Use Up Challenge and my Bath & Body Works empties for the month of January. So definitely stick around, and I'll see you next time. Bye.